New week, new opportunities. Let's go. So you have a lot of great ideas and you click the video because you don't know what to do with them and you're struggling with finding motivation to take action on your ideas. You've come to the right place. Today we're going to talk about what you can do to get those ideas out of your head, down on the paper, and actually take action. It doesn't matter what you're trying to do, if it is starting to go to the gym, read a book, start a business, or any other activity that you want to do. A lot of people have the ideas but are not able to execute on it. And that's because ideas are very easy to have, but execution is extremely difficult. The key to making progress is to take action. And you can think about something all day long, every day, but without taking action, you're not going to get anywhere. Taking action can be incredibly scary, but it's also incredibly rewarding. And it's not just about accomplishing goals, but it's also about growing your confidence and growing yourself as a person along the process. Here I'm going to show you two different tools that you can use in your life to take action today. So the first thing we're going to talk about is a mindset thing. It's about thinking about actions as experiments instead of fully fledged ideas. So when you have an idea in your head, you're just going to think just like you're a scientist who has to do 15 iterations of, some type of engineering to find the best solution. You're going to just try to take an action and see if the idea works, and then you're going to make a change. And in that way, you can just think of an idea and an action as an experiment. So that can be making a business plan. It's not, you don't need to think that everything's figured out, you know everything. You can just think of it as, this is an experiment, I'm going to try it out, I'm going to give it a chance. You need to detach yourself from the outcome of the action and look at it as the action itself is the main goal. So just taking an action, that's what you want to do. It doesn't matter what the outcome is, because regardless of if you are successful or not, you're going to learn. If you fail, you're going to learn something, and if you're successful, you're also going to learn something. So taking the action is the most important part. Don't be afraid of failing, because failing is part of the learning process, and you're not going to change your whole identity just based on one single action. You're going to have to do hundreds and thousands of actions over months and years to actually change who you are. Like just doing this one thing now that you want to do. If it is reading a book when you've never read a book, going to the gym when you've never gone to the gym, people are not going to view you differently after that one single action. But after you do it many, many times, you're going to see yourself differently and other people are going to view you differently. You're going to build that confidence in that domain, and that's going to take time. But taking the first step and doing the action one time is the first step towards actually being in that identity, and you'll have plenty of time to readjust to the new person that you're trying to be by taking these new actions. And you can readjust along the way. You don't have to set out and think right now you're going to become an entrepreneur just based on the one action. Maybe you take that one action and then you see, I don't want to become an entrepreneur. I don't want to become that type of entrepreneur. And then you actually change it along the way. This was idea number one. Think of your actions as experiments, and this will help you detach from the outcome of the activity. So it will be easier for you to start doing the activity because you're not so hung up on the outcome of the activity before you've even tried to do it. So think of it as an experiment and get out there and take action today. Let's move on to tool number two, which is goal setting, or just writing down what you want to do. So whatever your goal or action is right now, I'm going to take a 10-second break in the video where you can write down what that goal or that action is, and this will help you make it more actionable and more tangible. So do that right now, and I'm going to wait for 10 seconds while you write it down. So depending on what you wrote down, it might be an idea that's kind of like a large idea, similar to what a goal is, or it could be more of an action item. So maybe you're struggling with doing your dishes and you wrote down, I haven't done my dishes, I should do my dishes. Or it could be, I need to make a business plan, which is a way larger task. making a business plan might need to be broken down into smaller actionable goals or actionable action items. So how much you need to break something down depends on your skill in that domain. So if you're really good at doing the dishes and you have 50 different dishes you need to do, it's easier for you to just say, my action item for today is to do the dishes. But if you have never done the dishes before, it might be pretty hard. So you might need to put one action item is to clean the pots, another action item is to clean the plates, and maybe different dishes are left in different rooms. And you need to break down exactly how you're going to do it to the amount of detail you need to do for you to actually take action and do those activities. That was the 2 tips I was planning on giving you, but right now I'm going to give you a bonus. You might think you will be more ready for a particular activity tomorrow or this weekend, but actually it's better to make sure you do it, so do it right now, instead of saying, oh, tomorrow I'll do it, in the future I'll do it. The future will never come. You will not be more ready to do an activity tomorrow than you are today, unless you do the task today. If you do the task today and you do it again tomorrow, then you will actually be better off when you do it tomorrow. So repetition is very important for learning, and doing the activity is actually what's going to get you ready to perform well and be successful in that activity in the future. Here's a quick summary of what we have reviewed today. Number 1, think of actions as experiments. Number 2, write down your goals and desired actions to make it more tangible and more actionable. Number 3, the bonus. Performing a task is actually the best way to prepare to become successful at that particular task. If you like this video, please subscribe, give me a thumbs up, and leave me a comment in the section below. Thank you for watching, and I look forward to seeing you in the next video. Bye!